straight from the soul with it. Yeah.
Now, coming into last season, Lonzo Ball was heavily criticized for being quote-unquote soft and not aggressive. The media went as far to call him a bust, just like they've done as of late with all our number 2 draft picks, D'Angelo Russell, Brandon Ingram, Lonzo Ball. If you notice and you pay attention, no other player have to deal with fans and the media calling them a bust. No other player have to deal with the media calling them a bust because they don't get the high level of pressure and notoriety that Lakers players receive. You know, like Lakers rookies, especially the ones who are drafted, are held to a different standard, and it's just simple as the media is biased. My personal opinion is, and it's just me, you switch our first round picks with any other rookies in their rookie seasons, they have had no pressure or media attention because the Lakers are the most talked about franchise. Good or bad, chances are if you switch them, they wouldn't have had similar success. And that's my honest opinion. I don't believe that they would have had similar success. You look at Ben Simmons, Joel Embiid, Markelle Fultz. Just think about it. All 3 of these players were able to miss their rookie season, then come back the next season, and it's considered their rookie season. Ben Simmons got Rookie of the Year. So going into this season, none of these 3 players had to deal with the level of pressure and scrutiny of our top draft picks that our top draft picks had to deal with. Look at how much rope, or should I say how much freedom these players are allowed. In my opinion, I believe that Lonzo Ball will be more aggressive this season. Who knows? But I just like to bring a different perspective. Now, in no way am I comparing the two. One thing to note about Russell Westbrook, if you go back and you watch a lot of Westbrook film, not just the highlights, Russell Westbrook wasn't even nearly as aggressive as he is now. Westbrook is far more ruthless, confident, and aggressive. When you look back, he seemed a lot more hesitant about driving to the lane, but most of the time when he did drive to the lane, he would pass to a teammate cut into the basket. Westbrook has never been a consistent jump shooter. He was very limited with options. It's very normal for players to not be confident in their first season. So now that Lonzo Ball has been in the weight room and got a year of experience under his belt, and now that he knows what it's like to play in a grown man league at a professional level, we can expect Lonzo to attack the ball more and use his strength to get to the basket and get to the free throw line. I'm not going to say that he's going to be like Russell Westbrook and be aggressive, have that aggressive mentality to where he's driving the lane and doing these aggressive dunks and just like screaming like Russell Westbrook, just ruthless. I think it's going to be passive aggressive. It's going to be calculated aggression. Steph Curry is not known for attacking the basket. Every once in a while, he attacks the basket just to get his shot going, just to build his confidence a little bit. He may take a shot from the field and then he'll work his way out to the 3-pointer. Sometimes Steph Curry's just hot and he just going fire up threes and he just got it going, and you just see him hitting threes after three after three. But some nights Steph Curry understands that his shot not going to fall. The one thing people underestimate about quiet people is the fact that they don't display their fire competitiveness. They have it deep down inside, but you have to bring it out of them. And eventually, once they get a little more comfortable, it starts to come out. You start to see how competitive they really are. They start to feel themselves. And I guarantee you that Lonzo Ball going to start to feel himself this year, especially being around LeBron James, you know. And a great addition for the Lakers was signing Rajon Rondo, who is very chippy, will most likely provoke Lonzo to bring that dog and that inner demon out. You know, a well-known boxer named Errol Spence Jr. Errol Spence Jr. gave a great analogy for people like himself. He's quiet just like Lonzo. He said people like himself are passive-aggressive. He said it's like a lion. He played with his cubs. He loved his cubs. He seemed nice until it's time to go hunt. And once his territory is threatened. When I heard him say that, I was like, man, that sounds like Lonzo. Like, that's real talk right there. And me being an introvert, I can like relate to that on so many levels. You know, I'm still confused about all these people who think that Rajon Rondo has a chance of starting over Lonzo Ball, because Rajon Rondo game hasn't evolved and hasn't translated into today's NBA style of play. You know, where point guards have a consistent 3-point shot. Lonzo Ball didn't shoot particularly well at all last season, but I mean, a blind man can see that Lonzo Ball shoots much better than Rondo. I just got finished watching Lonzo Ball workout session at the Lakers' new practice facility, and Lonzo Ball just completely changed his shot. Now he's shooting in front of his face. Some people say it looked like KD jump shot, but has like a lower base and release. It's much more impressive than it was last season. So you could tell that he has been working extremely hard on perfecting his jump shot this season, and I'm anticipating on how well he shoots this season. And just looking at his numbers, Lonzo Ball averaged 10 points, 6 rebounds, 7 assists. Like, that wasn't bad at all, and especially the fact that he missed. You got to realize this. He didn't come into the NBA bulked up. He didn't come into the league in the weight room with strength. So he's going to have muscle. He's going to have muscle gain. He already averaged close to 7 rebounds, 7 assists. That's very impressive, So I can anticipate he's going to have big games where he's going to have 24 points and have 7 rebounds, 13, 14 assists. I can expect that from Lonzo this season. What also shows me Lonzo has a mean streak is how active he is on defense. He plays really great on ball, on defense. He applies pressure, moves his hands in defenders' faces, and oftentimes his height can be intimidating to point guards. So once Lonzo Ball becomes more confident and more aware of these capabilities, the more aggressive he becomes. Being around overconfident people like Kyle Kuzma and Rondo, I'm telling you, it's going to rub off on Lonzo. And having a mega superstar like LeBron reassure you of who you are, somebody like LeBron, that's going to help you. Steve Nash gave some words of encouragement, gave some advice to Lonzo that when he starts to score, that's when his assists became better and easier. And this is very true. Once Lonzo can prove to himself that he can make 3-point shots consistently, or just shots from the field during the regular season and when they matter most, or when he's open, when they're needed, this will allow him to be able to do much more. And more importantly, he's going to be more aggressive. But y'all let me know what y'all think. Y'all think Lonzo Ball going to be more aggressive this season, or you think that Lonzo Ball going to continue to stick to his old formula and, just continue passing and be laid back, cool, calm, collective like he is? Okay? But y'all get in that comment box, like, share, subscribe. I'm out, brother.